I've been an EMT across about 4 different states, and this is the first time that I've seen a rescue squad as busy as ours. One of the things that makes us run so smoothly is the volunteers. We are very dedicated and very passionate for what we do. It just helps our organization because everybody wants to be here.
That's really the biggest thing for me is, being able to serve a purpose bigger than myself. We're quite a unique system in the fact that we are one of the largest volunteer-based EMS systems in the country.
We have 10 independent nonprofit volunteer rescue squads that kind of fall under the umbrella of Virginia Beach EMS. We are a community-based organization. We are your neighbors. We're serving you at the coffee shop. We're teaching your kids. We are all community members. COVID-19 was a very new experience for us in the rescue squad, as it was throughout the rest of the world, but especially for us here in the rescue squad.
There are still individuals who are coming in the middle of the pandemic and providing, this service free of charge to our community.
There's always dangers with running on the rescue squad, but we usually don't see it every call. And with COVID-19, we were seeing it just about every call in some form or another.
We started to increase the personal protection gear that we use, and we started to change some of our protocols and change the way that we operate. And so transporting our first patient who had COVID, you're thinking like, am I doing everything appropriately? Am I protecting myself? Am I protecting my patient? Am I gonna be able to protect my family?
Rescue is still such a huge part of my life that it's not something that I could put on the back burner for a pandemic, especially when my community's hurting.
Still, there was never a question of whether or not we were going to serve. Like, we're still going to serve, but we certainly want to make sure that we're still doing the right thing for ourselves and our patients.
Even before the pandemic, for generations we've been serving and providing care to our community. And during COVID-19, nothing has changed.
We went to a lady's house and she just was not feeling well. However, the overall conditions of her home were not really conducive to living. It kind of went beyond that because as we sit and talk to her, we talk about, how she's had 3 or 4 family members who have passed away recently, how she's had no human interaction because of the pandemic. You see this and that person becomes your family member. Not every call is a routine call. And so we have to oftentimes invest in every call as we're investing in a family member. If you're having a bad day, you think back to that moment of I had an impact and that's my purpose of being here. That's my rhyme or reason of why I continue to do this or why I'm serving, a bigger purpose than myself.